Hello everybody. I know I haven't done a trimming video in a while, but this is going to be a video that I'm going to show you how to take in a beef roast. That would be going on the pellet smoker. We're going to get it trimmed up tonight, seasoned, put it in the fridge overnight, and when I go into work tomorrow, I'm going to put it in the pellet smoker so it can smoke for a good long while. And yes, before some of you asked, this is a 25-pound beef roast. It's not a rump roast, it's not a shoulder, it's a ribeye roast. And the reason why I wanted a ribeye roast is it makes perfect roast beef sandwiches. Has less internal fat, has a lot of marbling inside, but it won't be as fatty as it would be, and it'd be a lot nicer for sandwiches. But I'm going to start taking off a lot of this heavy, thick fat, and I'm going to take off some of the silver skin with it. Take you along with me as I go through this. I want most of the fat off the outside, but the simple fact is I want most of the seasoning to get into the meat, not the fat. This hard decal fat I'm taking off isn't really any good for anything. I want to expose most of this meat as I can. So I'm getting real close to the skin as I can. But some of this meat, I'm going to turn around and use it again anyway. I'm going to use it for stew meat so I can get the flavor. And any meat that looks like it's been vacuum sealed or cooked, I'm getting rid of. I don't want that down brown meat on here. Give me another fillet knife out of here too. Oh yeah, much better. The reason why I got on paper towels is so it don't slide and move as much. You can always tell when the meat was connected to the other meat because how gristle it is. I know it may not look good now, but after it comes off that smoker, gets put on the slicer, it's gonna look real good. There we go. Got off that dead brown meat we don't want. What we're asking about the dead brown meat for, so when they vacuum seal it at the butcher shop, where they factory butcher the beef, they put each piece of meat in a big bag and vacuum seal it. A lot of times they heat vacuum seal it. It has a tendency to cook the beef on the edges. And this gets to be quite easy, but I'm gonna square this off to try and get it trimmed up to the dimensions I want it for the smoker. And the rest of the meat I'm going to use for stews, probably a steak or two. You may hear a vacuum going on in the background. Sorry about that. I turn this where I can cut. Yeah, you may say this may be a waste of meat, but some of that meat is brown and overcooked because they vacuum sealed it. And we don't want that. We want all that good meat. You're gonna have some good fat inside to help make a good roast beef, but you don't want a lot of fat on the outside. Sometimes I wish I had one of those cutting boards that spin. And they could hold this kind of meat. I don't think they make them cutting boards. That top would be good. Now I'm going to take this piece of plank off and use it for something else later on. There we go. Just keep trimming it. There we go, getting all that sinew and stuff off here. All this thick hard fat is what you don't want. Take this off here. Make a small roast with this. Some people may not like the way I trim, but That's where you find the seams of the meat, is when you trim. Oh, let's get this piece of brown meat off here. In case you want to know what brown meat is, that's a brown meat, where the meat isn't all that good. I'll flip this over and do the back side of it now. And this is where it's going to get a lot more. Some of this I'm just going to leave. I'm going to leave on there. Some of it I'm just going to notch out. I want to rinse it off one more time in water and pat it back dry before I season it. Getting that silver skin off. Silver skin is not good meat to eat. I bought this beef roast untrimmed because I wanted to trim it myself the way I wanted it trimmed. I told him I wanted to do it because I wanted to trim it myself. Last time I watched him trim something there, it took too much good meat off of it. cut off this corner here. It's going to be a lot of gristle and fat in it anyway. Put it in that pile and I can make it into a hamburger. Make sure you get all the silver skin off. Yeah. Remove this on the other aluminum foil. Try to get this side cleaned up some. This is a good presentable side, which will be put up on the top side. So I'm going to roll it over and season the bottom side. Oh, I just ruined that foil. Put my finger to it. Alright, what do I want to put on there? Garlic or garlic and herb? Heck with it. I'm going to go with Cosmo Q and a little bit of bite. I want to go with Cosmo Q, which is garlic and garlic. We'll put garlic and garlic on it, which is Cosmo Q. Then we'll use some Creole seasoning. I'm not going to go real heavy with this Creole seasoning. This stuff can get a little spicy. This will work good. Always get the sides. Yes, and my hands were clean when I started doing this. this seasoning is going to stay in the aluminum foil, so it's going to get soaked up when it gets wrapped up. I got some more garlic here, so that's good. Maybe a little bit herb in there with it, but I'll go ahead and put the same stuff on the back. It's still garlic, but it has some herb in there with it. Now I'm going to get this thing turned just right so I can wrap it. In both foils. I'll take one like that. This is going to go back in the fridge for overnight. And when it goes back in the fridge, that's going to marinate all that flavor into the meat. All that juice is going to soak up there. And that's how you trim a roast beef.